I push the button, and then we talking to the little square
the thing,
Mikey thingy.
and then I
pour beer.
beer.
I start telling everybody, "Welcome back to Poor Decisions." I've been trying to come up with like an idea of a tagline, and it's basically, what was the thing I came up with? I saved it in my notes because I heard somebody else say it on another podcast, but it's not like literally like their tagline or anything. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And it's, we're just trying to give you a break from the craziness that is called life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what?
Very crazy
that's
now.
That's basically Poor Decisions. Is, we talk about, it's beer banter, or bar banter
and other stuff,
beer and other things. And, but yeah, the idea is that, why do you go to a bar? Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Because we already,
How about a beer?
getting into a beer.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the idea is, why do people go to the bar sometimes? It's,
Just
to
to
get away from the
talk.
craziness and talk, and
Yeah.
that is life. So
And have a cold one.
and that's how you and I started
Or
this
two.
podcast, basically, is
Yeah.
getting into that idea. Speaking of beers, what are we having, sir?
Fossil Cove Lager. Pretty straightforward.
It's a lager.
It's a lager.
I don't recall if I've had this one before or not. I know we've had the next one.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of options right now.
That's tight.
I need to take that gift card that Ellie and Miranda gave
Oh
us.
yeah.
And go pick up some stuff.
Pick up some sangles.
And speaking of other gifts, would you like to also talk about?
Oh, that's a nice hat you're wearing.
Yeah, you as well, sir.
Yes.
With the kind of the unique alternate logo that I did.
Yeah, based on the Western Auto sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you to the Strunkses, Lacey and Steve. They sent us hats.
yeah. It is
Two
very
of
dope.
two. Two of two.
two.
There's only two of them, folks.
I mean, for like $1,000, I might be willing to.
Yeah, maybe two.
2,000. Okay.
Yeah.
For just one hat, though.
Yeah.
Just one of them.
Yeah. 200,000.
$1 billion. I've been torturing Jen with watching all of the
Austin Powers movies?
Bond movies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
We've gotten through 6 of them so far.
Is it
Or
on
7.
Is it on Paramount or
They're all on Netflix now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we've gotten through all of the Sean Connerys now, and even the
Nice.
George Lansbury one.
Nice.
That he just had that one off,
Yeah.
but it is part of the series.
I do like Roger Moore a lot.
And that's what we're getting ready to get into is the Roger Moore ones.
Yeah,
That's the
man.
next one that we have to watch.
Nice.
And Jen did not realize that a lot of the Austin Powers stuff came from
Oh, it's just a straight ripoff.
that. Oh yeah, and then I was talking about
It's an
something.
ode, not a ripoff. It's an ode to them.
To a parody.
It's a parody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Parody.
What are you doing, Kat? But anyway, because I was talking about it, so I'm like, oh yeah, do you remember this happening in Austin Powers? She's like, I don't remember things like you do, babe. I'm like, all right, fair point.
Fair.
She's like, I'm not a nerd like you.
We're all nerds in different ways.
Oh yeah, we all have our
You know.
nerdery. I mean, she's literally out there watching, Mormon Housewives.
Yeah.
Or
Housewives
it's the
of Salt
Secret
Lake.
Lives or Mormon Secret Lives or whatever. What was the joke we made? We called it the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah. SLC Housewives.
Utah.
Yeah.
SLC Housewives. SLCHW, whatever.
SLC Punk.
Sure. All right. Anyway, I recently shared. Actually, you know what? Something else we should talk about first. What is today?
Groundhog's Day.
It is Groundhog's Day, and guess what? 6 more weeks. Guess what it would have been if he didn't see a shadow?
Not 6 weeks.
6 weeks. They always say it like, "Oh yeah, spring's coming early."
So it's
6
always
weeks.
it's always 6 weeks.
It's always 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, here's the side of this
And
corner.
I've known that for a while, but
Yeah.
literally like today we were talking about it at work, and I'm like, somebody said like, "Where the hell did that even originate from?" I'm like, you know what? That's a great
good
question.
Why is Puxatawny Phil? Why is this marmot?
Yeah. So I went to our assistant and said, "Hey, Marty, I need some help." And Marty gathered some information for me.
Marty delivered.
Yes, Marty usually does.
I feel like I need to watch the movie today.
You know what? It would be a good one.
Yeah.
You know what? One of the best things I learned from that movie:
What?
don't drive angry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, railroad tracks, that should kind of be a given,
Yeah.
as is stated in there. Oh, yeah, don't drive the railroad tracks. I actually feel like that's a pretty good one to live by. Don't drive angry.
God, that movie's so good.
It really
I haven't
is.
seen it in a long time.
Ned? Needle nose Ned? Bing! All right. There's theories on it. Have you heard some of the crazy theories behind that?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
of like
yeah.
why he got put into that whole loop.
Yeah.
Like one of them is Needle Nose Ned is the devil, and because until he actually buys insurance, he keeps
living the same day.
But if you catch it, and it's probably just a writer's slip, when they're at the night gala or whatever it is, and he's playing the piano. It's supposed to be his first day playing piano, right? The teacher is like, "Oh yeah, he's my student." That's the first day that you've ever taught him how to play piano,
and he's that good. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he's your student. So you've known him for a while.
Yeah, it's fair. It's not a perfect movie. But.
I did something. I Googled it before I started having Marty assist us on stuff, and it was like, I think I see an article, and it was like, it was theorizing like how long it would take to relive all of that and become that proficient at some of the stuff that he did.
I feel like we talked about this.
I think last year probably,
Day.
And it's like some hundreds of years or something like
he's
that.
in that loop for
an
eternity.
Long time, yeah. One of my favorite lines of it too is like, so you're saying you're God? Well, not the God, but a God, which is kind of an ode to Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
if you will. All right. Anyway, so this year, we're getting into where the hell did Groundhogs Day originate from? Now, obviously, at the posting of this episode,
I feel like
we'll be past it, but
some shit that was in the 1800s.
Well, so actually, it started way before that. It became popular.
Is it an American thing?
No.
I did not know that.
As Punxsutawney, yes, because of Punxsutawney, Philadelphia, right? Yeah. Or Pennsylvania. Sorry. Misspoke there. So, Groundhog Day feels goofy on the surface, but it actually is a weird mix of ancient weather folklore, immigration traditions, and Americans' showmanship that somehow stuck.
Yeah, I mean, we live, that's probably, back when people were like legitimately using the Farmer's Almanac.
So actually, as it is, its current incantation, I guess, if you will, started in like the late 1800s.
So not too far removed.
No. And it was something like, and they talk about it, one of the stats that are like, he's only about like 30 to 40% accurate. And I'm like, oh, it's just like any other weatherman.
Yeah.
All right. So the ancient roots are pre-groundhog. So long before America cared about a rodent, ancient Europeans believed animals could predict seasonal changes. February 2nd was already important as Candlemas Day.
I don't know. What is that?
So it says, if the weather is clear on Candlemas Day, winter will last longer. If it's cloudy, spring will come earlier. And I kind of alluded to this. I'm like, I feel like that's kind of like a lore type of thing. Like when we were talking about it at work, I'm like, I almost feel like it's the idea is like, if it's a nice day, then winter's going to be longer.
Yeah.
But if it's a, dreary day, it the idea is we've had a rough winter.
We've hardly had a winter.
And unless somebody's like, well, what about all the snow? I'm like, that's only been a couple times.
Yeah.
The last couple weekends have, sucked.
Yeah.
For weather. Been.
Oh, there's a cat in the box.
Stupid. If I fits, I sits. Oh, your other hat. I'm like, your actual hat, your other hat.
Or you can sit in my lap too. That's cool. But the box.
Just don't claw. I feel like they've clawed at that thing more, but it's hard to tell. Like I did spray it with some of that anti-claw stuff, but yeah, your chair is fucked.
Yeah, it is.
I
don't know why it's mine. Is it because I smell like cats?
No, I think it's just because it's not in the corner and they act all. So I've started looking at some covers for it. What? All right, you freaking weirdo. All right, anyway. So, the idea wasn't the animal, it was the date and the shadow logic. So, all right, now we can moving on. German folklore, becomes, is kind of where a lot of this potentially started from, right? So, German-speaking Europeans brought this belief with them. In Germany, the weather animal was often a badger or hedgehog. So the same thing. If there's a shadow,
great winter badger, yeah,
the badger,
yeah,
that's good badger.
She got in the box.
Connor's just entertained by a cat in a box.
Oh, good.
And she's getting ready to spaz out. Like, oh shit, I'm in a box. All right. So the problem with that, though, is that in Pennsylvania, there's no hedgehogs, but there's plenty of groundhogs.
Yeah.
So next, rodent on the list, right?
Batter up.
All right. Fatter up?
Batter up.
Fatter. Groundhog.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think it's more of a marmot than it is a rodent.
Yeah, marmot. I mean, whatever. So they said close enough.
Yeah.
All right. So why it became an American thing. So here comes, whatever. Punxsutawney. In 1887, a local group of Punxsutawneyans, I'm guessing how that would be.
That probably would be,
you
not,
can't,
not
Punxsutawneyeites.
Yeah.
Punxsutawneyeites.
Punxsutawneysidians.
Guns. Punxsutawney guns. I mean, that'd be funny just to be, what are you doing, you freaking furball? Such a weirdo.
Are you in heat?
Yeah, dang. All right. So they declared their groundhog name was Punxsutawney Phil.
Yep.
PP, whatever. That's kind of synonymous
PP.
with old PP. All right. So held the first official Groundhog Day celebration, turned folk belief into a public event. As Americans do.
As
right?
we do.
We got to celebrate anything.
Something. Somehow.
Yeah, everything. Every day is a holiday. So this is peak American behavior because, you take folklore, add a ceremony, add a mascot, and invite the press. Hear ye, Punxsutawney saw his shadow. We're doomed for the rest of winter.
How do we know that he can see his shadow?
Well, the idea is if it's a clear day, he's probably going to see a shadow.
Yeah, but
if
how
it's
do
a
we
gloomy
know?
day, guess what he ain't going to see?
What if, are we strapping a GoPro to him and getting a POV,
Nowadays?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Somebody's got to speak groundhog, right?
Yeah, someone's got to.
Because I think that's what they did in the movie, right? Where he did the, and they hold him up to the ear, like, oh, okay. And then,
Yeah.
All right. Why it became a big deal. It's perfect midwinter content. It happens during the most miserable part of the winter. Fair point.
Something to do.
February, right? People are depressed for any hope spring exists, and it gives a winner a scoreboard.
That's fair.
All right. It's a low-stakes superstition. Nobody actually plans their life around it. And that's why it works. There's no real consequences. There's no politics, in parentheses, mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah. And there's no money at stake.
I don't see...
Nowadays, I bet people are betting on that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 1-800-BETS-OFF.
That's right.
The over-under is... it's only... You can't really have an over-under. It's either... You see him or you don't.
You don't.
Right? What is that, like a 2-to-1 odds?
Sure, yeah. 1 to 2 odds. I don't know. 50-50.
Can I get 3 to 2?
Yeah.
100 to 1? 100 to 99?
I don't know.
I got to bet $99 to get 100?
I don't know how to gamble, so I don't know.
Yeah, we've briefly talked about it, but it still seems awkward.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. So it's communal nonsense, and that's rare. Not anymore, but, at that point, fair enough. All right, the pageantry is the point. Top hats, scrolls, fake seriousness is a parody of authority. Everyone's in on the joke, but we still check the results.
We are all interested.
Yeah, every year, even though we know it doesn't matter.
And everyone knows.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe, bitches.
Yeah. So in that context, the other half, red lasers, blue lasers.
Wait, do what?
In the context of G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. What's the other half? In G.I. Joe, it's red lasers and blue lasers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 25 and 25. Now, if you want to go the graphic, realism way, the other half is extreme violence.
Okay. Yeah. we can just kill the groundhog.
Yes. We're gonna freaking bury it like it's a stuffed pig.
And then every year it'll just be like, it
we're
might get warmer.
We're gonna have
sooner.
the Punxsutawney luau.
Yeah. That sounds. Hey. I need a groundhog.
Yeah, you know what? I might be a bit gamey.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Anyway, Punxsutawney Phil became a character. Phil isn't just a groundhog; he's immortal, according to the legend. He speaks Groundhogese.
How many Phils have there been?
You know what? Good question. Hey Siri, How many Punxsutawney Phils have there been? It says one.
He is infinite. He is a Highlander.
Yeah, and you know what? There can be only
There
one.
can be only one.
All right, fair point. All right. Maybe we'll have to ask Marty to dive into it a little bit more for us.
Yeah, I think I trust Siri more than I trust Marty.
So there's just one marmot that's
Yeah.
130 some odd years old.
Why not? There's a tortoise that's old, or a turtle or something. One
Yeah,
of
but they're
those.
known to be.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know about the lifespan of groundhogs, do we?
Hey Siri, what's the lifespan of groundhogs?
Forever.
Up to 6 years.
Well,
So I think they're beyond one.
no.
I mean,
They wouldn't do that to us.
because I said it started in, let me see, we're in 2026, and it said 1887, right?
Yep.
139 years, so divide that by 6. We should be at least 23.16666.
There's only one.
But there's only one.
There's only one.
It's like, yes, there's one each year. How many have we had?
Yeah, they probably sacrifice it every year. If it's like wrong, they're just like, all right,
Yeah, 6 week.
3 strikes, you're out.
It's kind of like the opposite of the president's turkey pardon,
Yeah.
right? It's like, all right, if you're wrong, I mean,
You're gonna die.
It's chopping block for you.
Hope
Little
everyone's
shit.
ready for groundhog jerky.
Groundhog jerky.
They probably do it in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Those weird, Pennsylvania Dutch, the Amish country up there.
All
Probably
right, let's
eat
talk to
groundhog.
Jen. Jen. See if we can get her. She's probably just like, what? Thinking that. All right, we'll move on.
Anyway,
Anyhow, I thought I heard her ringing. All right. He speaks Groundhogese, and he has handlers, lore, and rules. I didn't realize there was rules.
I didn't know there was rules.
I
except
didn't
for if
ask
he
about
sees,
rules.
His shadow or whatever.
Yeah, I know. At some point, it stopped being weather prediction and became performance art. Now it actually dives into why the movie made it eternal. So the movie Groundhog Day didn't create the holiday, but it gave it a philosophical weight.
That's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it probably would have lost a lot of its luster if it wasn't for the movie.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen the joke is like, oh yeah, everybody should talk about Groundhog Day 2 and just release the same movie.
And then be like, oh my God, wow.
It's the exact same thing.
It's
like-
the same thing.
Did they just rickroll us?
Yes, they
They
did.
just Groundhog Dayed us.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Turned it into a metaphor for routine, regret, and self-improvement, and then made the name synonymous with the repetition
It really,
forever.
It really did.
It really did. Yeah.
Like, people will still refer to, days being the same as, oh, it's Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've been making the joke the last couple weeks. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm on Monday number 5,
Yeah.
Monday number 7, Monday number 8.
Same
I
shit.
had 2 weeks. I mean, today was a Monday, but the last 2 weeks, I feel like every day at work has been a Monday.
Yep.
So, because, I mean, I didn't even leave work till after 5 on Friday.
Well, I thought today was Wednesday. It felt like a Wednesday. It felt like a middle of the weekday for me.
Just because it was a nice day?
Yeah, and we weren't doing anything.
Oh,
It's
okay.
usually middle of the week for us. Is
Oh, yeah?
Just like-
Your slow time?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So,
It's like, this is the most Wednesday, Monday I've ever felt in my life.
this is the most Wednesday is Monday ever. All right. So, does it actually work? No.
No.
Groundhogs are right about 35 to 40% of the time, which is worse than a coin flip.
That's, yeah. But about on average with being a meteorologist.
Yeah. It says better than vibes alone, though.
Yeah, facts.
All right. But accuracy isn't the point. It says why people still care. Groundhog Day survives because it's harmless, it's silly, it's shared. It gives winter a narrative. It's kind of like, what was it? May Day, right? And bless you. Gesundheit. All right. In a world that takes itself way too seriously, Groundhog Day says, let a rodent guess the weather and wear a hat about it.
Yeah, wear your goofy top hats and,
Oh, yeah.
eat your cheese or whatever they
Hot
eat.
cheese soup.
Yeah, eat your broccoli robs and whatever other Pennsylvania.
You freaky deaky Dutch. All right. So some of the one-liners it gave us, your suggestion was Groundhog Day exists because winter needed content.
It already has content. It's Christmas.
Well, but what you want once you get past Christmas? I mean,
New Year's Day.
yeah, and then past that,
Martin Luther King.
and then past that,
We're coming up on St. Patrick's Day.
you just gonna skip over Valentine's Day, huh?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of time, like a lot of the stuff at work, people were talking about time off and this and that, and I'm like, you know what, like talking to brokers and scheduling out trucks and stuff. I'm like, everybody's trying to get their stuff in right now, but it's like it's a struggle because we don't have a lot of people off. Like now, once we hit the first of the year, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the next big period when we're gonna have a bunch of people off at the same time, and it's gonna be hard to schedule out.
Is in May.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's a long.
I know, dude.
That's the longest haul between
I hate this time of year.
scheduled days off, right?
Yeah.
All right. So American looked at an ancient folklore and said, "At a rodent in press conferences."
Yeah, that sounds American.
America. All right. So
Well, happy Groundhog's Day to all those who celebrate, even though you'll be listening to this
way after.
way after.
Maybe way after.
Maybe if you listen to it next Groundhog's Day,
Maybe.
Groundhog's Day 2027.
Yeah. It's just going to be the same
We should just
thing.
release the same episode.
That would be funny. Yeah. So ideally, we need to make sure our next topics are not
Are
time
topical?
or topical to something for next year as well.
The Super Bowl. What about those teams?
Oh yeah,
that
they
are
did a
in it?
great job.
Wow. What a-
Because honestly, besides a few things, I didn't hear shit about the Pro Bowl. Some stuff.
Dude, neither did I.
The only things I really heard was basically about how the Browns had 3 Pro Bowlers that were all quarterbacks.
Yeah. Shador got in.
And Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
And I think they had somebody else. And
Woof.
it was just like, okay, what about anything else Pro Bowl related?
I saw like the teams for the flag football, and I'm just like, who the fuck are these people? Like, am I that disconnected? So the quarterbacks, one is Michael Vick and one is Cam Newton. And then it's just like a bunch of influencers, I think, or
Just call it what
Like,
it is.
or-
Rock and Jock.
like, or
Remember,
it's
that
like
was one of the things that
SoundCloud-
I loved on MTV was when they did the Rock and Jock stuff.
I don't know what that
Now,
is.
so they had, it was basically a celebrity and
A bunch of fucking jobbers.
and athletes where they would play. One time of the year they would play softball, and another time of the year they would play basketball.
Uh-huh.
And it was just Rock and Jock, and you would literally have teams that had both jocks on it and rock
Well,
stars.
none of
if you
these
will.
people on either of teams are athletes. At least if they are, they all just go by one name. Like, who's young Miko? Or Rakay? Benson Boone? Jesser? Who are these people?
Yes, sir.
Jesser? Ross Smith. And it's like a photo of this white guy and his grandma.
Maybe it's his grandma.
And then Pearson. It's just a bunch of fucking jobber influencers.
Well, it's because everybody else that they probably wanted was on one of the Mr. Beast shows.
Oh yeah, and they're probably all they're probably all on the Kill Tony podcast too.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. All right. So, but yeah, I had no idea. I heard nothing about it.
It's because no one cares.
Like,
it's
I didn't see
worthless.
like ads about it. And I had done up a whole segment about the whole, dodgeball, but I read it, because it was supposed to be a reference back to what I saw a couple years ago. It was, and I thought it was Dodge Brawl.
Uh-huh.
So, and I had done up a whole article about it again with additional rules and stuff like that. Maybe we'll save it for next year.
Next
Pro Bowl?
Groundhog's Day?
Yeah, next Groundhog's Day. Next Pro Bowl-ish
Yeah.
time frame. All right. So, I'm thinking we go with one of these two categories. What are you thinking there, sir?
Gamers.
You want to do the gamers?
Yeah.
All right.
It's been so long. I haven't watched Breaking Bad in like a decade.
So it honestly,
I'm completely removed from
the whole
that
Breaking
show.
Bad thing wasn't even about Breaking Bad completely.
Oh, okay.
It was about the idea of somebody being a good character
And Breaking Bad.
and then Breaking Bad becoming a bad guy.
Yeah.
And so I, researched, quote unquote, other characters and, had a lot of references. And it actually gave me a whole, we created a tier list
Oh, wow.
of like, okay, who are ones that really didn't have a choice, ones that did have a choice, ones that knew but decided to, just forgo all of us. So it'll be a good talk. It'll be a good article.
All right.
We'll save it for maybe next time, depending on how fast we get to this one. So I recently shared this post with you on. I came across it on Instagram, and I read through it, and I'm like, you know what? This is a great little kind of blurb, but I wanted to dive into it a little bit more. And it was titled, gamers have an unfair advantage. And it was referring to business, like, business context.
Oh, okay.
And so it kind of goes into detail. I don't know if you looked at it.
I glanced through it. Yeah.
Glanced through it. And I mean, and that's where Instagram, some of these places are really good on Instagram because they give you a lot of information in small little carousels, if you will.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to elaborate a little bit more, especially for podcasting aspects. Now, I did have it go a step further and say, okay, what are disadvantages? Because it did, when I had Marty help me out here and dive into it a little bit further. It did say, it gave me a little blurb about, there's a catch, right? So then I
Always a catch.
I did a follow-up question. I'm like, okay, beyond a catch, what are some disadvantages of this? And we'll get into that as well.
So is this with like starting a business or working in business?
It's just working in business. And so the idea is, if you're a gamer and you're getting into, and ultimately this is for just not necessarily business, but just workforce.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where, really.
Yeah.
This can be construed as, flipping patties at a McDonald's, right?
Right.
Before the machines take it over. I'm just waiting for the day that there's a fully automated McDonald's.
Oh, it's probably already in Japan.
Possibly, yeah. And I'm not even talking about like a vending machine type thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a fully automated,
Probably in Japan.
Probably.
That's the place that would have it.
I did see.
Or China.
I did see a posting. It was a White Castle vending machine. And everybody's like, yeah, that's gross. It's like, yeah, I'm still getting myself freaking a sixer just because,
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to be smashing the airport. I might as well have some White Castle. That cat.
She's cracked out, man.
You just need to take her with you.
Nope.
Your loss. Eventually you will. All right. Anyway,
Nope.
So the short answer is yes. Gamers have an unfair advantage in business, but only if they realize what they already know and stop treating it like just a hobby. And that, referring to gaming as a hobby.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things, like when I was coaching soccer, I didn't like to refer to it as like, hey, I'm teaching soccer or coaching soccer. I'm teaching life moments, making decision,
Yeah.
Doing
How to work as a
leadership,
team.
working together, stuff like that.
Problem solving.
Exactly. And so the long answer is what I've listed. So I fed, some of the stuff that was on that carousel. Like I copied everything and posted it in there just so we could elaborate on everything that was actually a part of this post that I came across. It says listed, it's a silent MBA in systems thinking, resiliency, and optimizing for most people, and optimization that most people never get.
Yeah, I'll never get an MBA.
I'll never get an MBA.
I'll never play in the NBA.
That says M, not N.
Yeah, I know. I know what I said.
You could be a baller.
Shot collar.
Yeah. 20-inch rims.
On the Impaler.
Yeah. Rolling down my street in my 6'4". We could have gone the other way.
Yeah.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
That's what I thought you were going for.
I thought about it, but then I veered the other way.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Heard that.
Heard. All right. Anyway, we're good. So we're going to take a break, or we're going to break it down clearly and honestly and without the hype of how illustrious this is, right?
Yeah.
So they don't automatically win, but the start of the game but they start the game on a new game, right? So, starting a job, it's always new, always
Right.
fresh, right? So, what separates gamers isn't intelligence, it's conditioning. So, first thing is why those game skills actually transfer. And so here's a whole list of things now. It says grinding is normal.
You got to grind, man.
Yeah, everybody's so used to that grinding on
Yep.
games now, right?
Yep.
Says gamers, they expect repetition.
Oh, yeah.
They understand marginal gains. They know mastery isn't always flashy, right?
Man, this is so true.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing Red Dead again, and I'm just like, yeah, this is all there's so much repetition.
Well, I was talking about before we started recording, like, I was playing some Katamari, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at getting into, playing the Assassin's Creeds and the, Batman Arkham games.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this is, looking forward to what we talked about the last episode and the whole Lego Batman, right? There's going to be a lot of grinding on that just to try and get everything.
To unlock everything, to get your skins, to get your what have yous.
Yeah. And so on this, it says, most people quit when it gets boring, right?
Yeah, it can get boring.
Yeah, absolutely. But
It can
you're
get
like, all right,
boring.
I got to get so much stuff done. And then something else will unlock or
Well,
I'll
it's
be able
like
to move up.
it's
or
like
whatever.
Katamari, like you said. You were playing through your third round of trying to get a certain diameter size on this stupid ball that you collect random nonsense on in 17 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's fun as hell, man.
But it really is.
When you get it, and then you just keep adding to
Well, then
it.
sometimes you get to the point where like, oh man, I can't collect that yet. And then you come back around.
And you're like, oh
oh
my
shit,
God.
I got the Eiffel Tower.
I got so many fish.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So, also, most people think progression should feel exciting.
It should, but it doesn't always.
No. Because you're like, all right, now it's on to the
Like
next
it
thing.
said, marginal gains,
Yeah.
man.
Business reality, 80% of success is unsexy repetition.
Yep.
And gamers don't flinch.
Yep.
So, number 2.
I mean, that goes back to, working at the brewery. Like, if you don't, 12 hours, man.
Yeah. You're not doing, if you're
If
not
you're
staying
not-
repetitious, then
If you're not doing the same skill every 12 hours, you're going to lose. You're going to get rusty.
Yeah, I really got. I ran in. I went to dinner Friday night with my mom and my stepdad,
Uh-huh.
and ran into Clancy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I haven't
and
seen him in a couple weeks, actually.
oh yeah,
Yeah. I
and
give him
so
a hard
he's
time.
he says he's trying to get up there a little bit, not just on the Fridays and whatever. And,
Yeah.
even trying to get the missus up there because she's semi-retired now,
Yeah.
I guess, from her primary job.
Yeah.
So now she's just doing the bonus job.
Yeah.
I think is that how you refer to it. And he's like, yeah, but she's not really a drinker. And I went into sell mode. I'm like, well, they do have the other stuff, the Polly Pops up there, and even the kombucha type stuff, which is
we got NAs,
the NAs. He just looked at me and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll still sell the
We've
shit
got
out of
really
anything.
good water.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But he's like, you really did just hit that instantly.
It don't stop, man.
No, when you're in that mode, and I'm just kind of always in that mode of trying to sell, right?
Never not working.
Never not working. Even,
Even when you don't work there.
I don't work there anymore, and I still promote transparent. There's my glass. Please, sir, can I have some more?
No.
All right. Actually, we might have been. We could have probably shared those one can each.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, it's fine. All right. We might have to get into the schnoff.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Not
I mean,
the
I don't have any
schnapps.
ice, but
That's all right.
it's fine. All right. So
Just get into the Malort.
no, we should. We can save that till the Bears are playing again. All right. We'll take a shot for every game the Bears win. Okay.
You mean when they drop in on the Super Bowl out of a B-2 bomber and then they just win the game because
You
Because
think
everyone's
the entire
dead.
team's fitting into a B2?
yeah, they're just going to drop them. All 52 people, including the staff.
In that case, why wouldn't you use a B52?
And maybe it's an AC-130, actually.
The gunship? Or
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah. They're going to...
I mean, you could still drop out of a C-130, but not an AC-130.
maybe I'm thinking C-130.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Might as well just make it a C5 Galaxy.
Yeah, they're all going to be paratrooping out.
Paratrooping out.
Yeah. As they're coming down, Caleb Williams is going to throw a touchdown to someone.
Someone. Hopefully his own team then?
No, someone's gonna whoever.
It's going to be an
catches it-
interception, pick six?
Well, but he threw the ball though, so like they get the points.
Oh, just because he threw the ball?
Yeah.
Is that how the interception rule should work? Like, I threw it. It was to the wrong team. They scored. I still get the points, right?
Whenever there's a third team involved.
You know what? This feels like a subject we should broach. 3-team football.
Oh my god. It's like that. What's that one game on the Ocho? It's like 5-team soccer or something.
Yeah.
Is it like 3 or 4 players from each team?
I can't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. Because I've played similar versions of it for training exercises when I was coaching soccer.
But you have like one goalie,
Yeah.
and then there's like 2 or 3 players that are trying to score.
Yeah. And it's basically just trying to score in any
of the goals.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I've done a game, it's called Goalkeeper Wars, where literally you put the goals like 20 yards apart from each other, and the goalies just try and just pelt each other and score.
That sounds like fun. I'd watch that.
Oh, yeah. And they're not very far off from each other.
Oh, shit. Here's your beer.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. I didn't reach for it. That's fine. And we did
How about a beer?
get into another one.
That and then
And the Clinkies. There we go. All right. So, what are we drinking, sir?
We've had this one before. It's
We
Brea
have.
Brown.
Yeah, little Brea
Fossil
Brown.
Cove. Brown ale. It's good.
That reminds me. I need to get out and try to run to a couple places. I almost did that Sunday, especially after that, the whole flooding aspect. Because my basement, started backing up again. Luckily, we caught it early, so we were able to deter
Scoop the
anything bad coming up.
Yeah.
And not have to literally shovel shit out of our basement,
Oh, God.
as opposed to the last time. But I didn't know when anybody was going to potentially show up, so I didn't want to leave the house.
That's fair.
But Transport Brewery has a barrel-aged brown ale right now.
Oh, I saw that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then
I also want to check out the new Stockyards location.
I do want to check out the new Stockyards. I never went to the original Stockyards, honestly.
Neither have I. I've had their beer, but I've never been there.
I do, and actually this upcoming weekend, it'll, those listeners, you should have checked out KC Beer Co.'s, I think it's their 12th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
And they got some special stuff they've been holding on to.
Yeah.
So apparently I need to get up there to get a different beer schnapps because I just realized before we start recording that the beer schnapps that we had
the
the last episode is one that we've already had.
And that's fine.
And it's fine. It's still really good.
Yeah. And that one was free.
And that one was free. So I, paid for this one, even though it's not really supporting the person that we were originally trying to support.
That's fine.
It's fine. They still have good stuff.
They do.
I still support Transparent too.
Yeah. I do too.
Yeah.
work there.
You work there part-time again, right? So yeah.
When I was up there on Saturday, it was a fun day. It was pretty busy. And at one point, I had a couple at the bar. And they're like, "Oh, we're up from Springfield. We just came back from, Brad and Cara just sent us here from Broken Hatchet." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, yeah." And so they're like trying beers and stuff, and they try the kickstand. And the woman takes a sip, and she's like, "You know what this beer and this place, these boards remind me of?
Wire Road.
Fossil Cove."
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm like, it's funny you say that.
Well, because when you said Springfield, because Wire Road, when I went down to Springfield for, a previous employer, their main office was down there, and I went and visited Wire Road. I felt like those, Transparent and Wire Road were very similar.
It's funny because Nolan was a brewer at Fossil Cove.
Yeah.
And she pointed it out, and I'm like,
funny story.
And then as they're leaving, Nolan's coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, these people know where you used to work just based on trying kickstand. I'm just like, hey, good palate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good catch.
Yeah. It's interesting to me because Fayetteville is not that close to Springfield.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because a few Halloweens ago, before Jen and I started dating, I took off Halloween, didn't work.
I remember that.
Yeah, and so I literally drove to Fossil Cove.
Yep.
Hung out there for about an hour and a half. Drove another hour, and that's like three and a half hours from my house to Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And then drove over to Springfield. Stayed there for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I only went to Hold Fast because I really wanted to get to Hold Fast because I had made some friends there. The few times I'd been down there.
Yeah.
Hung out at Hold Fast, which is a super cool place as well. And then I just drove home that night.
It's a bold move, man. And we went to Wichita.
Wichita. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
That was a day.
It was a day.
It was foggy as shit, man.
It really was.
That was awful.
Yeah. But, some good beers. Central Standard. And,
yeah, man.
They had the Poorhouse. And then, what was the river one?
Oh,
can't remember, but I know we
Walnut River?
Was it Walnut River?
I think so.
Okay. That was a super cool place.
Yeah, that was a cool spot.
I love, the older historical kind of
that downtowny, old downtowny
Yeah.
vibes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we finish off with the Hopping Gnome.
Yeah.
So that was a good day.
That was
All
a
right.
trip.
Anywho, moving back on to our topic here of why gamers have an unfair advantage, right? So number 2 is the failure. So it's data, not
Whatever.
identity.
It's I say data.
Data.
I think it's
it depends on the context.
Yeah.
I feel like, right? So in games, if you die, you reload, you adjust.
Yep.
Right. Failure is expected, frequent, and reversible. In business, most people interpret failure as I'm bad at this.
Yeah, no, you learn from failures.
Yeah, and that's actually something one of the last things I used to teach when I was still coaching, an acronym I learned. FAIL is an acronym. First attempt in learning.
Yep.
And I use that a lot. I still use. I actually mentioned that to somebody that I work with, a younger person, and says something like, "Hey, but I failed." I'm like, "Okay, hold on. Think about it this way." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Well, and I feel like like the mistakes that I made at the brewery in the back of the house, I never repeated them.
Yeah.
And
I know that was always one of his big things. He's like, as long as you're not like repeating
the same mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, you learn from failures.
Yeah. I mean,
that's just
even,
a life. That's a
even
life
him
thing. That's not
has
even...
had a couple mess ups.
Yep.
Failures, if you want to call them.
Yep.
That, and typically, like, at
Nobody's
least while
perfect,
I was
man.
still there,
Nobody's
they have
perfect.
not had to dump anything because of a fail or a mess up.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right.
I mean, Zach did dump beer, but
Yeah, but he didn't dump the whole batch.
But buttons aren't toys.
But they are fun to press. All right. Anyway, gamers think, okay, so that doesn't work. The mindset alone is massive, right? So it's like, okay, like, hey, that didn't work. Let me try and change something else because we don't want to do the what's the definition of insanity, right? Trying to do the same thing, repeating the same thing, expecting different results, right?
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, we have the min-maxing is a system thinking.
What is min-maxing?
So you have your minimum and your maximum, right?
Okay.
So think about
That's
it
what
like
I
sometimes like
thought,
with
but-
inventory type systems, right?
Yeah.
So I need a minimum of this and I can have a maximum of this, right?
Okay.
And trying to sometimes control how much inventory you have.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
gamers instinctively ask, what stat matters the most? And so it does come down to stats like, okay, in this, I think D&D would be a great reference to this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hey, like my charisma
Yeah.
is super high, but my strength is super low.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I need to try and do something to potentially increase my strength.
Yeah.
Without
Without minimizing my
lower
charisma. Yeah.
my charisma, right? Gamers also ask, what's the bottleneck? So like, okay, where am I having those problems?
Yeah.
What can I work on to try and
Why can't I get my Katamari
to 500?
to be
Like, okay, am I
500?
spending too much time in this one area?
Yeah. Have I collected too many chickens and bottle caps?
Yes, because okay, the smaller things don't really make the size that bigger faster, right?
So for people who don't know what we're talking about when we're referencing
Katamari?
yes.
Would you like to elaborate? You kind of spoke on it better than I did.
Yeah, so it's just a mindless game. It's a Japanese game. It was made in Japan, but it's obviously now it has English translations. But you're essentially just like this little dude, and you have a ball that's like sticky, I guess.
Sure, it's
And
the Katamari.
It's the Katamari.
Yeah.
And you just you start at a certain size, and you just like roll and collect items to make the Katamari bigger, and then eventually it becomes a star. And that's how stars are made. I'm not a scientist.
Nor do I play one on TV. All right, so Katamari is a Japanese word meaning clump, lump, clod, or mass.
Yeah.
So you start off with this little mass, and you're supposed to grow a bigger mass.
Yep. By collecting, just rolling it and collecting items.
Yeah. And you create little stars and sometimes even planets.
As small as paper clips, but as large as cars. And trees.
Or bigger. Because, I mean, again, like I made the joke of like, I had to get, the goal was 500 meters.
Yeah.
And got to the point where
massive.
I was so large, like I was.
Whoa.
Phrasing.
F&A, Cotton.
Wrong one.
Phrasing.
There we go. We got so large that I was I said what I said. Was pulling in like warships and the Eiffel Tower and
So how long have you been playing?
I played Saturday.
Okay. So you probably made a few Katamaris then?
Yes. I think I completed probably maybe 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's so dumb.
And it's so easy because it literally just you can just use the 2 thumbsticks.
Yep. It requires no skill.
Yeah. And I know there was an iPhone version as well.
Yep.
I don't know if there still is or not. And that one was simple because you literally just did a straight run.
Yeah. There was no going back
open
and
world
forth.
type of stuff, right? And that's the funny thing because, like, okay, you can't just automatically, you have to get up to a certain size before you can start collecting the larger items.
Yeah.
Like I think I even ended up collecting a Ferris wheel at one point.
Yeah.
I
love when you collect people and their limbs are just like,
It's just, I did have one sometimes, like if you collect something that's very, long, longer.
Yeah, it's like that.
And then all of a sudden you start getting this weird wobble.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's such a good game, man.
Oh, yeah.
Play Katamari Damacy reroll, everyone out there.
And I spent $10 on it because I have Game Pass as well. Like, I think it was like $30.
Yeah, I think I got it for like $10, $12.
But because I have
that.
Game Pass wherever,
Yeah.
I got it for $10.
Yeah.
So, all right. So again, moving back to the.
So yeah, that's the bottleneck is figuring out,
Good example.
I can't quite collect people yet. How much more like smaller things do I need to capture before?
It is a bit painful on the thumbs though.
Oh yeah, it can be.
Oh yeah. All right. Anyway,
especially those 17-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I did 3 of those, and I had a couple where I had to do 12 minutes, and some.
And the
I
next
did
thing
10.
you know, you're like, I've been playing this game for like 4 hours.
I did. Yeah. Maybe longer. I don't remember. Anyhow, all right. So on the whole min-maxing thing, that's literally resource allocation, ROI analysis, and strategic focus.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with ROI, it's return on investments. All right. So most people optimize vibes. Gamers optimize outcomes. So it's like, okay, if I do this now, or if I have this collected, I can be able to do this later.
I think there's still it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A little bit of vibes, a little bit of optimizing.
Yeah. I mean, in any business, there is a vibe aspect as well that, your superiors will look at as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a creep, you're like, sorry,
not
man.
a good vibe.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not feeling it. All right. So, progression system feels natural. You have the XP bars, the skill trees, unlocks, and milestones.
Oh, yeah.
So, you don't really have XP bars in business aspect, but you do have certain things that you can see milestones and stuff like that.
Yeah, no skill trees in the, I just learned how to do, a
Excel
spreadsheet.
Yeah. Let's see, here's my Excel
I'm
milestone, my tree. Here's Excel. All right, here's the basic. All right, now if I focus more on formulas, it's a bigger tree. But if I focus on the data, it's kind of a minimal tree. But then there's this crossover here, back over into the... Yeah, all right, I just nerded out on fucking spreadsheets. Fucking Excel. All right, so when a gamer sees career ladders, revenue targets, and skill development, they immediately get... or they get it immediately.
Yeah.
It's all right. Where non-gamers ask, why is this taking so long? And gamers ask, what unlocks next?
That's fair.
All right. You have delayed gratification is baked in. And his preface
God,
is,
I love delayed gratification so much, man.
Edging. This is a huge one. It can be.
Oh yeah.
With that delayed gratification.
Oh, dude, I've like
Sausaging.
For the longest time, like my dad taught me, like, get the bullshit out of the way first, so then you can do the thing that you enjoy doing.
Oh yeah.
Like, get the hard shit out of the way first. That way you can just, it's fucking smooth sailing.
Yeah. I mean, and I've done that a lot on games where it's like, okay, I know that this stuff is going to be a pain in the ass, but if I do that now, the rest of the game is smooth sailing. I'm going to have a lot more fun with it.
When I do that at Trans West, it's like, okay, well, we just got, we just washed and detailed, a 38-foot long coach, and we have another one coming in. Let's go ahead and knock out the wash so we can just chill out on the inside, taking our sweet ass time for the rest of the day, because I wanted to do that on Friday and we didn't. And then we spent we rushed through the last hour of the day, like washing this massive fucking fifth wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we should have done this first.
Yep.
Like, why did I?
But again, that's a lesson in itself. They're like, okay, we didn't do that. And now we've realized
now we know
we should have done
especially
this.
on a Friday.
On a Friday.
At 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Should have done that at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m.
11 p.m.
Should have done that at night. Just come back.
We're going to have 24-hour detailing of coaches. All right. So, gamers already accept the long timelines, invisible progress, and future payoff. Most people need constant feedback and get discouraged without praise.
I mean, praise isn't necessary. It's nice.
It is nice. I mean, again, going back to Katamari, like I finally, after the third attempt, hit that 500-meter one. And what did the king say?
When you fail and he just shuns you.
Oh yeah.
Like is it like a fireball or something? Like,
that's why
I to hell.
After the second one, when I knew I was gonna, I just paused, restart.
Because I
don't want to deal with that bullshit.
No, yeah, it's so demeaning.
Oh yeah, but but I got done with it and accomplished it. And what you know what one of the things the king always says?
No, I can't.
I wish it was bigger.
Oh, yep. Always. It's never good enough.
It's like, oh yeah, it's an adorable little Katamari. And literally it said like, we were really hoping for 1,000 meters. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Then make it 1,000.
I'm like, then make the goal 1,000 and give me an extra 3 minutes because I might have been able to hit it.
Yeah.
Where I'm literally just going to engulf Earth.
Yep. Yep. He does always say that. It's never enough.
He always wants it bigger, better.
Yep. Oh, this is good, but.
Yeah. We're going to make it a star. Bloop. Meanwhile, every time you make it bigger, it zooms further and further and further out on the king.
Then you're like...
You're just this teeny tiny little thing. Because that's one of the things I told Jed. It's like, oh yeah, you started off, you can always see your character. But after a certain point, you just kind of lose them.
I think my character right now is... I think he's the guy who has like a mushroom head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dickhead?
I think it's like a bowl of soup.
I
think it's like a bowl of ramen
as
his head.
I don't think I've collected that one yet. All right, so where did I? Okay, business rewards patience plus consistency, not motivation. Now, motivation can be good at getting you in the door, and starting off, but constant motivation, you do need to be accomplishing stuff though too, right? All right, so. You've already managed people. This is a good one. Call of Duty is a great example of this, I feel like, honestly. So you have raids, guilds, squads, teams of randoms, right?
Okay, yep.
So you've coordinated objectives, dealt with underperformers, balanced morale, and adjusted strategy mid-failure.
Yep, that's like playing, what's it called? It's the Call of Duty...
Like Warzone?
It's like Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have things you're trying to work towards as a team, sometimes with randos, sometimes with your friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes someone's slacking and doesn't get enough kills.
And you call them out.
Yep.
My brother was the worst about that. Where I didn't have a high KD, but my brother's was terrible.
Yeah.
But it came kind of down to where when I started playing...
Keep dying in the gulag.
Yeah. When I started playing Warzone with some of my friends, they had already been playing for a couple months. So they thought they were doing well. And I was just, I kept dropping in with them. But like I quickly noticed like that they were wondering like, well, we haven't really won any games. Like occasionally we've gotten lucky, but like like we've been running into these problems. And I quickly noticed some of the problems.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, like you are playing too aggressive. Your skill set is not high enough to be as aggressive as you are.
Slow it down.
So you play defense, pick your battles.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they were going on tears. I wasn't able to play enough. And then all of a sudden they were freaking carrying my ass. But then it kind of defaulted where then I just kind of was the leader.
Yep.
And that's one of those things I learned too, is a great leader is going to surround themselves with somebody that knows more than them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because the leader's going to help them become better.
Yeah.
Because that person may not have the leadership traits. But, surround yourself with people that know more than you. That's something I learned early on too. All right. So, that's management just without the LinkedIn title. You know what? Marty would be or ChatGPT would be a great one to figure out, like, how can I wrap my Call of Duty gameplay into a resume?
Oh, God.
In my free time, I
kill terrorists.
You can elaborate a little bit more on that, right? Because
no one needs to know.
I'll admit, like, I had to do a self-evaluation for work stuff, and I straight up used ChatGPT just to...
That's hilarious.
Just to, like, it was portraying stuff that I felt, but just wording it to make myself look better.
Of course.
So, I mean, like, okay, like I've already emphasized that, hey, I'm ready to move on to another position, one of a supervisory nature. And I think, would like to be considered for any positions that come up that, was of a supervisory position.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So, and you did it without pay. So you're doing all this leadership stuff without pay, without authority, and with people who could quit anytime.
Facts.
Yeah. And I mean, I've had that happen where all of a sudden I'm the only person left on a team because everybody else
rage quit
or lost internet or, freaking mom cut the internet on them or, oh shit, I
gotta go.
Mom's making meatloaf. All right. And that's hard mode leadership is what it refers to.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Now, I'm an expert in hard mode leadership. What does that mean? Well, I usually get assigned random teams that I then have to get to work together to accomplish an overall goal of getting through certain objectives and eliminating other hostile threats that could keep us from obtaining the overall victory or success of a potential mission.
And I like to play a lot of Call of Duty.
You love how I just completely bullshitted that whole thing of making it sound professional.
Yeah, that's good.
So many kids need to listen to this episode now. And write that down.
Write that down. Jot it down.
Jot it down. Put it on your resume.
Yeah.
You need to figure that shit out because it's going to help you. Trust me.
We got this.
We're watching out for the children.
The chitlins.
The chitlins, just like Wu-Tang. It's for the children.
It's for the children.
All right. So research is second nature. All right. So we got gamers read guides, watch breakdowns, compare builds, and analyze patches. Right? When we were younger.
I do all that.
Before the internet, right? What was one of the first things, like we would try and play the game, figure it out shit on our own.
And then get guidebooks.
Yep. It's like, okay, what did we miss?
How do I 100% this?
Or like, hey, like I'm struggling on this. I've never been able to get past this point. Let me read up on it.
I still use walkthroughs, man.
Oh, yeah. And I know I've used
walkthroughs
for a few things as well.
I've used plenty of walkthroughs for all the Zelda games.
I mean, and now YouTube is a great...
yeah. IGN, great.
Yeah. All right. So, and then it says, on the whole idea of research, and it says that's market research, competitive analysis, and due diligence.
I'm trying to get every fucking thing I can get.
Yeah. Trying to maximize because honestly, you're trying to get an ROI on what the money that you've spent.
I spent $80 on this game.
Like, I want to get $80 worth of
entertainment
out of this game, right?
I'm still willing to spend $100 on GTA 6 if it comes out this year.
Yeah. Or next.
Yeah. I think at this point we're going to get Red Dead 3 before we get GTA 6.
That's awkward because it's the same freaking studio.
yeah, I know.
They're like, well, we had this ready, but we just changed the coloring on everything. And here's Red Dead 3, everybody.
Whatever other, there might be a new Rockstar game that comes out before GTA 6.
A new Midnight Club.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I loved Midnight Club so much. That was such a great game.
Yeah, Rockstar presents Duke Nukem.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious.
That'd be awesome.
I think that would work, honestly. Getting Duke Nukem in Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, it kind of is. He is kind of a Rockstar character.
If you think, yes, he would work great with Rockstar. You know what?
Yeah.
That would be a great idea. It's like, all right, we need to get a new Duke Nukem, but it needs to be a Rockstar production.
It couldn't. It shouldn't be open world though. It still has to just be like very sandboxy.
I feel like the idea of maybe like the Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum games,
Yeah.
where, okay, it's more hallway driven, but there's little bit of, there's certain areas that are open.
Yeah.
Right. Or even like, we discussed it last week, the last episode of the Lego Batman game, where you're starting off on one island, but there's a total of 4 islands.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a very big map.
That's every Grand Theft Auto game.
Yes, exactly. Where you don't, unless you use cheat codes, you don't get the whole map.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So, most people wing it, and gamers don't. So, the catch, and so this is important, it says gamers only have an advantage if they stop underselling themselves. So, like I said, like you need to learn how to phrase some of that stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to apply for a new position or whatever, like project management. Like you can learn how to spin just about anything into project management.
Yeah.
All right. And so the common traps are thinking this doesn't count, waiting for permission, staying in planning mode forever, and over optimizing instead of shipping. Or, producing, I guess.
I feel like that could be more in line with like not so much video games, but board games.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. All right. So, kind of moving on. There's a final truth that says gamers don't have an unfair advantage. They just train longer, fail faster, optimize better, and wait longer for rewards. So,
Yeah.
I took it a step further.
I relate to that.
Yeah. And again, I said, like, okay, we need to take this a step further. And what are beyond the catch, or, quote unquote, what the catch, right?
Uh-huh.
Is what are disadvantages, right? And so basically, the opposite of all of these points.
Yeah.
So first thing is you have overgrinding, which is basically the equivalent of burnout,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
It's possible. Where like
Yes,
you
it
kind of
is.
just, you keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and then all of a sudden,
Ain't
you know
shit
what?
changing, and
Fuck
then you're
this.
just like,
I'm done with it.
Yep.
Right?
Damn, I relate to that.
There's more. There's more in here. So, like one of the things says in games, grinding always pays off eventually. Systems are fair and predictable. In business, you can grind the wrong thing forever. Very easy, right? So the harmful outcome is gamers can normalize burnout and miss the moment when they should change strategy, not push harder. Right? And I mean, a personal experience for me is, leaving transparent.
Yep.
Like
Same.
one of my people were upset that I was leaving, and what was my answer to pretty much everybody?
Burnout.
It wasn't burnout. It's time for a change.
That too. Yeah. Yes, it was. That's
Yes.
You're correct. You're correct.
So that was my answer. And I'm like, it's time for a change.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Need to do this sooner rather than later.
Yes, because otherwise I'm gonna end up leaving on bad terms.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Right. So, failure as data says emotional detachment. So, treating failure as information is powerful until it becomes emotional shutdown. To where, if you keep failing, then sometimes it just, you kind of give
you're
up.
defeated.
You feel defeated and you just give up, right? And you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. In business, people don't want to be a data point.
No, you're just a number.
Yeah, exactly. No, sometimes
That's
you
not
can use
fun.
that number to your advantage, but you have to learn how to do that though too,
Yeah.
right? So the harmful outcome is gamers may unintentionally come across as cold, arrogant, or dismissive during setbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes it can't be a good thing because it's like, okay, hey, I need to refocus. Like, I've been outgoing and lively. Like, I just had this huge setback. Okay, I need to get refocused.
Yeah.
So I kind of
Because I
turn
get
off a
very
little bit.
internal.
Yeah.
Like, I just, like, I don't know if it's like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Guilt. You know, if I fuck something up, I feel guilty, and then I just, like, internalize, and then, like, you can tell.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I mean, Jen's seen that actually the last couple of weeks, you know, that we've had different shit happening, where either whether it be outside of the household or, you know, again, with the whole basement thing, again, where I'm just like,
fuck.
Like, I just kind of, like, you know, usually, like, I'll just be like, okay, let's deal with it, figure it out, whatever. But then I'm like, it was just another one of those things, like, here's another thing.
Yep. Just got to brush it off and move through it, man.
But like, at the same time, I'm like, I just so tired of dealing with
stupid
constant
shit.
bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
man.
All right.
Variety is the spice of life, Brian.
It is, yeah. All right, so min-maxing, you know, again, people becoming stats, gamers instinctively optimize the efficiency, outcome, and performance, but humans aren't builds, right? So in real life, morale matters, trust matters, and fairness matters even when inefficient.
What?
Yeah.
These are crazy concepts.
I know. So the harmful outcome on that side of things is that gamers can undervalue relationships, culture, and long-term goodwill because they're hard to quantify.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fucking spot on.
I mean, some of the games that are good about trying to keep an eye on that is, you know, like actual video games. The first one that comes to mind is some of the Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Where certain decisions that you make can affect other players or, you know, the NPCs, non-playable characters within the game, or it starts turning you into more on the Sith side or more on the Jedi side. Because sometimes they make it very hard to stay neutral.
Yeah.
Right? So, all right.
Just like the Fallout games.
Yeah, exactly. Fallout, I completely forgot about Fallout, but yes. Where, like, all of a sudden you decide to nuke a town. Like, I know, I think it was 3 or 4 where, like, if you decide to nuke this town.
That was 4.
There's a certain part of the game that you cannot get to then.
Yeah.
And so
like, that's the first major decision you have to make in Fallout 4.
And then that turns.
And I nuked the fuck out of that.
And so all of a sudden there was a part of the map that you were never going to be able to get to.
Yeah.
And never be able to do certain missions.
Oh, yeah.
And the storyline changed.
Yeah.
After that point.
I remember I told my brother, like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm playing Fallout 4 and I nuked the town. He's like, are you fucking serious? What? Why did you do that?
It's like, that was an option?
I'm like, why not? Like, if they're going to give me the option to do it, I'm going to drop a nuke.
You know,
it wasn't, you know, out of, you know, anything mean, but I think it's like chaotic neutral. Why not drop a nuke?
Maybe not neutral, but
it's not chaotic.
Definitely
evil.
chaotic.
It's it's straight up chaotic.
Just straight up chaotic.
Yeah.
It's like evil or good. Yeah,
chaos.
It's a gray area.
Chaos.
Chaotic gray.
Yeah. Chaotic 50 Shades of Grey.
Jesus Christ. Yep. All right. Anyway, so now we have moving on progression thinking. You know, or the false expectations. So games promise clear milestones, visible XP, and guaranteed advancements, where business offers plateaus, lateral moves, and visible progress and delayed recognition. I mean, that's most of corporate
that is
stuff
all
nowadays, right?
America, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where you have, you know, again, like I have technically, 3 managers basically directly over me.
Ugh.
Now, I'm close with kind of all my managers.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal, but like I've had a mess up shortly after I started in the position that I'm in, and because I was trying to look out for the company and take care of something, and it ended up coming back and biting me in the ass, but you know, moved on from it.
Yeah.
But literally I heard about it from 3 different people. And I mean, technically there's more people above that, but like I have 3 kind of direct people that are within basically a tier of where I'm at.
Yeah.
So like, I think the people above that, you know, you'd put it into the next tier. Or
So when it comes to the TPS reports,
yeah, we really need. We've switched over to this new cover.
I got the email.
Yeah, it's like whenever I mess up, I have to hear about it from 5 people. Wait, how many? 5
Bob.
people.
5 Bob.
I got a meeting with the boss. I wasn't aware of the meeting. Yeah, they call me at home. And then what do? They offer him a mid-level management role. We're looking at having about 5 people under you. God damn.
Wouldn't really say I've been missing work.
Yeah. Like, how much work would you say you do here? On average, any given week, 15 minutes of work. What?
15.
Usually use a side interest so Lumberg doesn't see me. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's so good. All right. And so the harmful outcomes is gamers can feel cheated or stuck when the next level doesn't unlock on schedule, leading to frustration or disengagement. Right? I've had that happen before.
Yeah, I was never told if I was going to become the full-time brewer.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, now's not the time.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, okay, well, what should I work on? What do I need to do to improve?
Yeah.
Is there a kind of an idea on what's the expected timeline? And then we can reevaluate when we get to that.
Yeah.
Right? All right, there we go. All right. So the delayed gratification, and this is what I think where I fall into a lot, is the tolerating bad situations.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
It's easy to be complacent.
Sometimes
man.
sometimes it's being overly loyal.
Yeah, that's
sometimes to a fault.
Yep.
I think that's where I fall in, where I tend to be, I'm loyal to a fault for whoever I'm working for, right?
Same.
So gamers are great at waiting, sometimes too great. They may stay in bad jobs too long, accept poor leadership, endure unhealthy work cultures, and assume suffering is part of the process.
That is, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, like the
Oh
whole
my
part of the
God,
process
yeah.
is one of the reasons why I've recently told some of my leaders, I'm like, hey, like I'm ready to change positions and try and move up then. And they're like, okay, don't know what it is, but like I've at least conveyed that, hey, I'm ready to have a different role within, and I've prefaced it with technically within the same group.
Yeah.
But I am aware that, there are other groups that would love to have me based off of my experience and knowledge.
Yeah.
As well. Especially on the engineering side. The amount of times I've had people ask me like, well, would you be interested in trying to come back over to the engineering side? And doing drawings. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
like, yeah, better pay, less stress, possibly remote work.
But
there's a lot, I kind of got away from it because of burnout.
Yep.
Sitting there staring at a computer all day with little to no interaction. I'm like, I realized that's why I had a part-time job, because that was my social interaction.
Yep.
And now it's like, okay, I don't, because, I've kind of given up the idea of trying to go back to streaming because okay, I have that interaction, that social interaction with people and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, we do the podcast, love doing the podcast, but there's not always that direct social interaction.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that.
That's why I like doing Saturday at the brewery, man.
Yeah. Gives you that little bit of outlet.
One day a week.
I would imagine, doing the whole detailing thing, there's days where you don't see hardly anybody except for
Michaela.
Your counterpart. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, because in games, it gets better later, regardless of, you never have a game that gradually gets worse, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How bad would that game be? Like, hey, you're going to start off just this happiest person ever. And I feel like this is leading into it would be a great segue if we had time for Breaking Bad, but
we don't have time.
We do not have time because this has already gone on way longer than I was expecting.
It's all right.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. All right. So, because in games it gets longer, in real life, sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
Sometimes it doesn't get better because again, like as a preface, sometimes you have poor leadership, right? Or there's, other underlining factors of
that you can't control.
Right? The harmful outcome is gamers can confuse perseverance with self-sacrifice.
Yep.
So moving on to the leading strangers, it can become control issues. So in games, authority is a temporary, objectives are shared, people expect direction. In business, authority is relational, null,
Relational. Yeah.
It doesn't look like rational.
It's relational.
Relational. Okay, this is not a word I'm very familiar with.
Neither am I.
All right, so buy-in matters. So you do need people to buy into the idea of what you're trying to accomplish,
the
right?
bullshit.
Yeah. And people resist being managed. I mean, to a fault, people do resist it, right? So
I don't like authority.
No, and a lot of people don't. It's like you have to know how to, I guess, kind of manage it, but work with it for those that are authoritating over you.
Yeah.
As well. Sometimes it's a mutual respect, but I've had leaders that I do not respect, and
same.
So that and it's because of certain traits that they have, and if they're not showing me respect, then I'm not going to respect them.
Hell no.
And it's not because okay, if I did something egregious, okay, I get it.
But respect is mutual.
But respect is mutual, yes. So, again, the harmful outcome is games may default to command and control leadership instead of collaboration, especially under stress.
Yeah.
And so, we have the research obsession, analysis paralysis, right? That's a huge thing. Sometimes you start analyzing stuff, and then all of a sudden you realize, I've already analyzed this, but I feel like I need to re-look at it, right?
Yeah.
And you just kind of keep going in a circle, right? Gamers love perfect builds, optimal paths, and meta knowledge, right? They want to know everything about everything, right? Like, I'm the expert on this game, subject matter expert on this game, right?
Yeah.
So, but businesses reward speed, imperfect action, and iteration
yeah,
in public.
It's hard to read.
And I feel like this is part of my issue, and one of the reasons why I got out of drafting was because everybody always acknowledged that I had really good stuff, and I had very little errors or anything like that. I just was never fast enough.
Yeah.
And
do you want it done
right,
or do you want me to do it fast and fuck up
and then have to constantly fix shit?
Yeah.
And I when I first got into the whole engineering technician drafting world, there was a lot of focus on making sure it was right before it left.
Yeah.
That way we didn't have to fix it. And I don't know at one point that mindset shifted.
Yeah.
Where it was, we're just going to get something done, send it out, and then we will fix it later.
Yep.
And I'm just like,
we'll fix it in post.
I don't like Band-Aid solutions.
Yep.
I want it done right, even if it takes a
first
little bit
time.
longer.
Yep.
Take your time.
Quality over quantity.
Do it right. Quality over quantity. Exactly. Honestly, I think a lot of that can be blamed for Amazon.
Yeah.
Because everybody's so used to, I can have it in 2 days.
Yeah, I want it right now.
Or and that was early Amazon days, right? No, I can have it in 2 days. Or if you bought anything from anywhere else, think about how many other small online businesses suffered because
still are.
Standard shipping is okay, we'll have it to you next week. Well, why can't I have it in 2 days? Because we ain't Amazon.
Then go to the place and get it.
Yeah.
Go in person.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah. I mean, unless it's something that you can't order on Amazon but don't wait till the last minute to order shit either. All right. And so the harmful outcome is games may over-prepare way too long or never ship because the guide isn't finished yet.
Yep.
Duke Nukem Forever. Perfect example of that.
Yep.
Because that game took forever to... I mean, granted, it also changed studios 6 times.
GTA 6.
That's the same studio. But it does keep getting delayed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily a guide issue.
I know. It's a perfection issue.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to work out bugs. There's going to be bugs regardless.
Oh, yeah.
There's always
going to be bugs and patches, and now you can actually play Cyberpunk, and it's actually a pretty decent game.
Yeah. I mean, Fallout New Vegas was a huge... people were pissed at how buggy it was.
People think it's one of the better games now.
Exactly. I mean,
it's aged well.
It has. I've never played it, but I hear good things.
Yeah.
But I remember listening to a bunch of gaming podcasts when it first came out, and people were legitimately calling it one of the worst games,
Yeah.
period. Not just bad Fallout game, but worst games, period.
Well, I think
because
it
of how
was,
buggy it was.
I think it was a year after Fallout 3, so they made that game within a year.
Oh yeah.
And
So
it was-
ideally,
and it was
they
a
had to be
different
making it.
developer, too.
They had to be making it while they were
Yeah,
already making 3.
yeah.
So I almost wonder, like, okay, like, yeah, hey, like, that's great. It doesn't really work with what we're trying to go with for Fallout 3. So, and then all of a sudden they got done with Fallout 3, and it's like, oh shit, we have almost a whole nother game's worth of stuff here.
Yeah.
It's like we just need to kind of put some of the other bits and pieces together.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, starting to wrap up things now. We have the deeper issues that games are fair, but life isn't. Right? Games aren't always fair,
yeah,
especially
no.
when you're playing online.
Have you ever played Cuphead? Fuck that game.
I've watched my boys play it. But
It's so fucking difficult.
yeah.
It's probably one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life.
Explosion Man was that way for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not always fair.
No, I mean,
Balanced, I guess, is a better way to say it.
yeah, I can see that.
Like-
Games are more balanced where life isn't,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Good point.
Because you can go back and you can fix your mistakes in games. You can't fix your mistakes in life.
No, absolutely not. Sometimes you can, not always.
Unless you get, if you have a pencil with an eraser on it.
Yeah, Doodle Bob.
Yeah.
That was bad. I was trying to do the Doodle Bob. Hi,
Yeah, no, you're good.
All
It's-
right,
we're
you're
moving
like,
on.
just stop.
We're moving on.
All right, moving on. All right, so games are balanced, as we just kind of discussed. In parentheses, it says,
Eventually. Yep.
Reward still predictability, or reward skill predictability. Reset mistakes, have clear results. Business, it's political, which drives me nuts for business stuff, work related stuff. But rewards, perception as much as performance, doesn't reset cleanly and changes rules mid game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, like how many projects? Like, okay, yeah, this project's not working out. We're gonna go ahead and put it on hold, and we're switching over to this project.
Yep.
All right. So, gamers who assume fairness can feel betrayed, bitter, and underappreciated.
Yep.
Not because they're wrong, but because they expected the system to behave like a game.
Or just behave.
Yeah, I mean,
Just behave.
yeah, fair point. So, there's a couple more things on here, but it definitely says like, hey, this topic has some legs,
It
and I think
does.
we've elaborated on this pretty good,
Pretty
honestly.
efficiently.
Pretty efficiently.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good one to kind of dive more into. It makes it relatable to a lot of our listenership as well, because we do talk about a lot about not necessarily business aspects, but bringing, I guess, bridging that gap of some of the stuff that a lot of our listeners do in real life to a lot of the stuff that we enjoy
Yeah.
in our personal lives, right? And it's actually not what I came up with, but the post that I had shared with you, I ended up sharing with my younger son as well. I'm like, hey, this is a good little read.
Yeah.
Like, you should check it out. I don't know if he did or not. I'm not going to tell him, I'm not going to badger him about it, but yeah.
You'll find out eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So, anywho. But yeah, I think definitely need to be wrapping up because we're about an hour and a half in now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to go home and take a shower.
Yeah, and I got to go and run up to the board at place to drop off something. And I need to process this too because I'm supposed to be playing cornhole Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Step into a slab job. Let me tell you something, brother. All right. So anyway, we will say thank you to all the listeners out there. New, old, not new yet, but downloading this several months after it's been released.
Yeah.
It's always appreciated. That's why we like keeping up the stuff.
Happy Groundhogs Day.
And happy Groundhogs Day again. And again.
And again.
And again. Put your hand in mine.
Do you like my new shoe?
Missing a fur ball.
I look like a Roblox
Now,
character.
now you're the cat. You're in the box.
I'm in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box? All right, that's enough of that. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and start wrapping things up. Always appreciate, again, those listeners, the subscribers.
Indeed.
Indubitably. But on that note, we're going to go ahead and
Shut it down.
shutting it down.
Peace out, y'all.
I was like, wait, and I'm like, I know you're getting ready to say something, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it is that.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Toodles.